Comic books are expensive. Here's some advice.
So it's funny, like Jay told me about this last night in my chat because I was live and I was like bagging and boarding some of my books. My stacks have been kind of out of control for some time, but this topic has been something that I've wanted to touch on for a hot minute. We are well aware as comic book fans, there are a lot of books that come out each week. And here's the thing, I know there was a hot topic for a minute that like, oh, flexing what you're getting on New Comic Book Day is like a show of wealth and whatnot. But here's the thing, genuinely buying every book that comes out from every publisher isn't really a good financial decision. And like, I kind of have to commend what Jay is doing, going through and figuring out what he wants on his pull list. And this is something that a lot more people need to do. Not only because it would make New Comic Book Day videos more diverse and actually show different titles, not just from Marvel and DC, but like actually from different publishers and whatnot, but it would show that not everybody is grabbing each book each week, and maybe you're like catching the back issue on DC Infinite or Marvel Unlimited later on. It shows that you're being financially responsible. It shows that you are actually caring about your self-worth when it comes to your wallet, your comic book knowledge, everything. You're not going broke just to be involved in the conversation. And like, for the life of me, I can't understand why DC and Marvel, specifically DC, was like, hey, yo, we're gonna drop banger after banger on Christmas Eve, especially when they know people don't have a lot of money right now because they just paid for Christmas. You got absolute Wonder Woman Batman team up. You have absolute Superman going up against Ra's al Ghul. You have absolute Martian Manhunter, Detective, Lex Luthor versus the Demon, Justice League DCKO tie-in, Flash versus Green Lantern, Red Hood versus the Joker, the final issue of Green Arrow, like Batman Beyond a Static book, the Immortal Legend Batman. Like, there's so many books that are coming out. Harley Quinn's 200th issue came out today, but DC's like, hey yo, buy all of that. Now, I will commend DC on one thing. They have been releasing the DCKO tie-ins on release day on DC Infinite because they're like, hey, we know these stories probably aren't really going to hit your pull list, so like, you can catch them over here. But here's the thing, some people actually are adding these to their pull list. And like, I talked about this on my live last night as well as in a previous video. It's okay to curate your pull list. Like for me, I make sure that I follow the characters and the stories that I want to follow, and then I read everything else on back issues, like on the apps and whatnot. And then I make sure I'm reading different indie books because I have stories that I care about. Like my pull list this week was Batman Static Beyond, Power Rangers Prime, Roots of Madness from Stephanie Williams over at Ignition Press, and Temporal by Stephanie Williams over at Mad Cave. It's okay to not buy every book that's coming out. And if anyone's telling you otherwise, they're crazy. Have a great day.